It's a big day, guys. Not only do we get a chance to actually narrow the gap on Liverpool in the Premier League title and put Unai Emery out of the Champions League, but it's also my 100th game in management, and apparently I've got quite the CV, which I didn't know about. I must have forgotten. Yep, turns out I am the lost member of the golden generation of English football, along with Gerrard, Lampard, Cole, Ferdinand, Campbell, Shearer, all those boys. I was in there too. I made 46 appearances for England and scored 6 goals, which means I probably scored more competitive goals than Wayne Rooney has for England. I don't remember any of it. Just realised that mugshot of me looks a lot better than the real life version. I'm not that pasty, am I? I look ill. Right now. Drop the intro. That's right, viewers, the 100 is up. 99 games played, 68 games won, 15 drawn and only 16 lost. 171 goals scored, 60 conceded with a goal difference of 111. And this is only in a year and a half. 68% win percentage. A lot of percentages, too much percentages. Today we play Norwich and then we go for the second leg of our rather dramatic Champions League first knockout round against Atletico Madrid. Obviously the first leg ended in very dramatic fashion with Aubameyang getting us an equalising goal. And since then we are still unbeaten. We beat Crystal Palace 1-0, beat Middlesbrough 0 on penalties. I was going to say we beat them 0-0. You can't beat someone 0-0. We beat them on penalties in the FA Cup 5th round after a 0-0 draw. That was all the youngsters, to be fair. And then beat Fulham 1-0 away in the Premier League. We're beginning to hit a little bit of a rut. I think tiredness is beginning to kick in. We just need to get through it. The important thing is that we are playing, as I touched on the last episode, teams that are not really at the level that we are at. So we've got a very nice run into the league. The annoying part is that Liverpool are completely unrelenting. They have played all their games in hand now, so they are level with us in terms of games, and they are 6 points ahead as we go into, or already in, the final 10 games of the season. So I've had some times and never going back. Not only could I have been an English footballer, but I could also have been a singer on the X Factor, although I wouldn't be showing my vajayjay around everywhere. Nicole, that's a very at the moment reference. Obviously if you're watching this in the future that may not make a lot of sense. I've got to pull my collar out here. I've realised I'm very one-dimensional colour today, very navy. I'm wearing what looks a little bit like a sweet bag shirt on underneath. Anyway, this isn't a fashion update, this is a Football Manager video. Liverpool are playing Burnley before we play Norwich today. Let's see how they get on. Come on Burnley, do us a favour lads. I can't see them doing us a favour here. If they do, it'll be incredible. No, okay, Liverpool win 2-0. Alex Grimaldo, by the way, is absolutely on fire recently. He scored like 4 goals in the last 3 games, and he's a bloody left back. It's ridiculous. So that has put Liverpool 9 points clear of us at the top of the table. We need to win this game against Norwich. We have beaten them in all previous games that we have played them, and I don't expect it to be any different today. But we are carrying a few injuries. Most notably, as still Nicolas Pepe is out, and now Memphis Depay has also joined him with the very same injury, a twisted ankle that has kept him out for 2 to 3 weeks. I will not risk him today. But I can't afford to make too many changes because we still want to keep up with Liverpool in the Premier League, so I've made a couple. The most notable one is that Reece Nelson's come back into the side, but we'll get onto him in a minute. Livakovic is going to play in goal today because he's kept a clean sheet in the last 2 games, so why take him out? Ben Chilwell makes the start on the left, Rugani and Milankovic as always in the middle with Bellerin on the right as always. Willock will be playing in the attacking playmaker role, Van der Beek in the deep line playmaker role, Sane on the left, Almada and Reece Nelson make up the 3 in behind Erling Haaland. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in the last game against Fulham missed the penalty and missed a handful of chances, played it at 6, so he is not going to play today. I have no issue taking him off. Almada should be quite good today. He's been in decent form recently since he got it, but needs to be play a little bit better. But I'm excited to see Reece Nelson back in the fold. It's been way too long. Obviously he had his cruciate ligament injury last year. Hopefully he can become a big player for the side. He wants to run down his contract at the moment, and I don't want that to happen. And we do have a corner here as Reece Nelson whips it in, and Riedewald heads it away. He's a good signing for them. Sane hits on his right foot, not this time. Bang! Milankovic makes it 1-0 within 1 minute. Absolutely beautiful from Nikola Milankovic. His second goal from the club. Get in. Good start for Reece Nelson as well. He puts in a decent delivery there. Riedewald heads it away. Sane on the wrong right foot. That was going so far wide, but Milenkovic shows great reaction to spank it into the back of the net. Get in. Good bloody start. Nelson now on the ball back to Bellerin. Can't take the jumper off yet because I'm waiting to see what happens, but I can tell it looked very strange. And that's a foul on Reece Nelson. And I've got a quick little time here to do it. Go, 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 go. I'm not stripping. Oi, easy. Right, Amada to step up and take the pen. Oh my god, you lucky boy. What a woeful pen that was. But his third goal of the season sees us 2-0 up within 7 minutes. And I was talking about us kind of like grinding out results. This looks like it could be a bit of a battering. That is one of the worst penalties you will ever see. But Galini, I'm not sure how he hasn't saved that. You've got to have a long, hard look in the mirror, mate. Come on, Erling. For God's sake, mate. Step up and get some goals. He's just been so namby-pamby this year. I don't know if he's maybe too young and it's too much to expect of him yet. But he's meant to be the next big thing. He's just not. It's just not done it for me this year as Erling Haaland. I don't feel any affection towards him. That's a really poor ball. Reece Nelson's in. Bang, it's 3-0. Bloody Norwich are making all their own issues here. And you can see why they are struggling to stay up in this league. Absolutely horrendous. And what a great moment for Reece Nelson to kind of make his comeback and cap it off with a goal. This is terrible from Gomez at the back here. What is he doing? That is an awful pass. And Reece Nelson makes no mistake. Drills it past the goalie. It is a 1-on-1. I don't believe that we've scored. Reece Nelson. I like the way that the pitch is deteriorating here. Reece Nelson. That's magic. Haaland. Yes! Erling Haaland does get his goal. It's his 7th of the season. 4-0. Oh, this is a great way to bring up my ton. Can we get 100 goals in the game? Might be pushing it. Maybe. Godfrey. Great ball at the top there. Looking for Sandro. Sandro. Good save there by Livakovic. Well done, mate. Good to see you haven't fallen asleep. That's the first thing he's had to do all game, apart from a minute ago where he passed it through for the goal. 4-0 at the break, absolutely flying. Leroy Sané's going to come off, Smith Rowe's going to come on. It's time to rest up a few players. Donny van der Beek is going to come off, and Delaney is going to come on for him. And I will wait until a little bit later in the second half before I make a change. I think I might try and take Bellerin off if I can. But we're still, regardless of whether we've made changes or not, we're still absolutely pummeling Norwich here. As Chilwell finds Joe Willock. Willock back to Delaney. Delaney to Willock. I've just got all eyes now on that Champions League game, and I'm not sure if I go with the 4-2-3-1 like we have here and get Almada to play so we can make sure that we get a bit more offensive, or if oh my god, Nelson, he's got his second goal of the game there today, or I'm not sure if we go to our normal 4-3-3 and get Torreira back in. I think I'm going to do that to be safety first. And I'm talking about the Atletico game because this one is completely dead and buried. Great player by Chilwell and Smith Rowe, decent ball to the back. He's unlucky not to get the assist here. That is a really crazy goal. But Reece Nelson's been absolutely sensational today. Absolutely incredible. It's going to be hard for me not to play him against Atletico. Why would I not want to play him? He's been absolutely sensational today. I just can't get over the fact I played all those games for England and I don't remember any of them. I don't look like I've played 46 international games for England. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Where do you think I played? I'm not really 100% sure where I would play. When I play football properly, I'm usually a kind of like defensive midfielder because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I can occasionally be a little bit aggressive. And I don't like losing, so they want a combative midfielder. I'm your man. I also could play as a winger, so I'm essentially the younger version of James Milner. I can play anywhere. Anywhere. I can play anywhere at an average of 5.4 every game. Alright, I'm going to take Joe Willock off. He is the last man to come off today. And I'm going to bring on Lucas Torreira. He can swap with Delaney. I'm not going to do a Unai and get blooming Torreira bombing forward like a number 10. Because I'm not an idiot. I can't say a bad word about Unai, to be fair. He's been really kind to me in recent interviews and stuff and saying I'm doing a fantastic job. And I tell you, it really is fulfilling to hear that from an Arsenal great. I mean, 5-0 is a pretty good way to start your episode and to bring up a win in your 100th game. Absolutely magic. I'm going to say passionately, I'm very pleased with the way you played and the result there, boys. That was magic. That's the first time I've ever won a competitive match by 5 goals. I can't believe that. In all the good games that I've kind of played in this save, that is the first time we've won 5-0. That's amazing. I said to Reece Nelson, I'm very happy with you. And he's going to play against Atletico. As long as he doesn't get injured, there is no reason why I wouldn't play him against Atletico, which is coming up next. Absolutely buzzing. And here we go. We have a new intake of youngsters. This is exciting. Lewis Scullion stands as one of the best players in this year's youth take. Oh, well, if he's the best we've got, then we've got a lot to worry about. Stephen Kemp? I mean, he looks alright, but nothing brilliant. He's like Ross Kemp's younger son. I don't get this. Hickman looks pretty good. James Hickman. This lad looks like he could be decent, but he's no Simba Bentley. I have to say, it's one of the most disappointing things about this save, and I absolutely love it because it's very present and there are players that I know and this, that and the other. But one of the things that does annoy me a little bit about this Arsenal save is that I'm probably not going to make the most of the youth centre. Like, we might just see Simba Bentley before the end. Do you know what? We might just see him in maybe season for maybe 3 or 4. But other than that, like, it's just... You know, it doesn't feel like we're going to be making the most of it. We will be, though, making the most of it in the next save, which is going to be the main save of the year, which I am really, really looking forward to. Where hopefully there'll be a lot of building at club or clubs, depending on how we go about it. We're actually going to decide what that save is together as we near the end of this one, that I can start preparing it. And I'm obviously going to include all you guys in it because this is very much a community-based channel. I like taking all your feedback on board, and I want to make content that you guys want to watch. So get excited. Obviously, if you have any other kind of like ideas and stuff, then do let me know in the comment section. But at the moment, my idea is I was originally going to do a lower league team and then take them up to the top, which I can still do. Bolton Wanderers was one I definitely looked at doing, or maybe a League 2 team. The other one that I'm really thinking, I don't know how many people kind of like do it properly on FM, but I really wanted to do not really a journeyman, but like a genuine career. I wanted to do a 30-year career. So a really long-term save, and I start with no qualifications or experience at all. Sunday League footballer, no qualifications. I start unemployed. We have to go and get a job. It can be anywhere, and I think it's probably going to be in Europe. We're going to base it in Europe, and that's where I go from. And then we just do it as a 30-year career. We go through it all together. We figure out what clubs that we're going to move to, when we're going to move to them, and it's going to be very kind of like community-based. And I hope that that sounds like a good idea to you. If that is something that you would be interested in, then please, of course, do let me know in the comment section. And if you're enjoying this video and me rambling before the big game against Atletico, then of course, please do leave a like on the video as well. Yeah, no, we got to go with this then. Right, okay, so Livakovic is in goal. Chilwell, Rugani, Milenkovic and Maitland-Niles make up the back four. Maitland-Niles. Torreira will be playing in his usual defensive midfielder position. Then you're going to have Joe Willock and Donny van der Beek in the middle. Leroy Sané is on the left. Nelson is on the right. And Haaland is up front. You can't take him out after he scored at the weekend. And Aubameyang's been very up and down for me in pretty much every single season so far. And by that, I mean the 1.5 that I've been here. I think we can beat them, personally. João Felix up front is no player we need to watch out for, but I'm going to say go on there and carry out straight from the way you did in the last match. That made no English sense, but you know what I mean. We've all read the chat. We all read the team talks. We know what I'm saying. Even a 0-0 will do us here. As long as we do not concede, we are going through. It is as simple as that. And the fact that there's a highlight right from the kickoff concerns me a little bit. I'm going to stay on balance to start with. We're not going positive. We're going to go balanced, and we will work it out from there. As Livakovic, that is so composed, it's unreal. This football was sumptuous. That is... Oh, it's brilliant. I was going to say it's a terrible ball, but no, Sané is in. Go on, Leroy. Sané. Oh, he scored! That must take a deflection, surely. Either that or that's an absolute rocket. What happens here then? Sané, I mean, this is magic. He dances through. That definitely takes a deflection off the defender. I don't know how that can be credited to him. But Leroy Sané gets his 9th of the season. And what a start to the game. What a start! We get another goal. They then have to come and score 3. And I cannot see that happening against this defence. We've been so good defensively all season. As Hermoso whips that in and Milenkovic heads it clear. Herrera to Vitolo. They give it away again. Now, on the break, Willock. Good ball into Donny van der Beek. Van der Beek, he scored a screamer against Fulham in one of his last games. Great ball there by Haaland, and Reece Nelson spanked it wide. Awful finish. This has been a sensational start from us. I'm going to praise the boys on the touchline and just say, guys, you're doing absolutely magically here. This is a very good Atletico Madrid team. Where are they in the Liga? 3rd. I mean, I guess they're behind Real and Barca. Of course they are. They're not that far behind, and we are just absolutely giving them the run around here. This is a brilliant performance so far from us, and the Emirates continues to be a little bit of a fortress. Milenkovic heads it to Reece Nelson, who's having a very good game at the moment. Trying to drive forward there, but finds Joe Willock, another Arsenal youngster. Reece Nelson now on the ball. Decent, great ball over to Leroy Sané. Sané now dances inside the box, squares it across. Oh, brilliant finish from Reece Nelson. I wondered if he'd head it wide, but he hasn't. And it's 2-0. We are going to the quarterfinals. I'm excited. What a bit of play this is. Lovely to find Sané. He's been superb all day. Skins his man. He's finally beginning to settle into the team. Reece Nelson gets a wonderful header back across our black. 2-0, boom, and they've not even really registered. They've had one shot on goal in half an hour, and they're the ones that needed to come out and attack, and we are absolutely battering them here. 2-0 at the break, just more of the same, guys. I'm going to assertively say I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it going. I don't want to make any changes. No changes. It's been phenomenal. Well, Ben Chilwell's picked himself up a yellow, and I do not want anyone getting sent off or suspended for the next game, so he's got to come off. He had a good performance, so on comes Kieran Tierney, which will be my first change of the game. Sane, oh my god, we're so composed. Maitland-Niles to Reece Nelson. Either side of the goalie, and it's 3. Have Atletico actually turned up? This is a very Unai performance, to be fair. Away from home, shocking. I really don't want to take him off, but I feel like Leroy Sané, we need to rest up. If our other world-class wingers are injured, like Pepe and Depay, I need to wrap up Leroy Sané in cotton wool and make sure nothing happens to him. So Emile Smith-Rowe comes on, and he could obviously be a world-class winger going forward in the future. So on the wings, I don't think we're going to need to buy anyone ever again. We're totally stacked in this save for superb wingers as Joe Willett gets on the ball. Great ball to Reece Nelson. Go on, mate, for your second. Nelson. No, oh my god, he's incredible. Oh my word, he is nuts. He's only come back from what is it, like a 9-month long injury? And my god, is he playing well. Look at this from him here. He absolutely dances around the players. I mean, Oblak, I don't know what you're doing there, mate. He's diving slow-mo before Reece even gets to him. Terrible goalkeeping, but my absolute word, this boy is a baller. And it's been 2 or 3 superb episodes back-to-back so far in terms of results. Maybe the Chelsea one being the only blip. But in terms of results, I can't remember having such a good run as this on camera. It's been absolutely incredible. Torreira on the ball now to whip it in. Go on, make it 4. Torreira. Haaland's at the back post, heads it. Reece Nelson has his hat-trick. Oh, applause. This came from a former England international, don't forget. And just incredible. Just incredible. You'll be an England international as well, Reece, I promise you. Lovely header back by Haaland and bang into the net. He scores all kinds of goals as Reece Nelson. We are beating Atletico Madrid 4-0. 4-0. To be fair, they didn't have Jimenez today, so I can kind of understand because Jimenez wasn't playing. I do understand that that's a bit difficult, but to lose 4-0 was terrible. Absolutely incredible. A Reece Nelson hat-trick. That lad, he's going places. Unbelievable. We go through 5-1 on aggregate. 5-1. Crazy. Right, here we go. So the draw for the quarterfinal and the semi-final of the Champions League are happening today. Let's have a look. Right, so in the hat, us, Barca, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, Liverpool, City, PSG, Real Madrid. Pretty much as hard as it can get. I would take Lazio or probably Dortmund. I'd take those two, and they're both very difficult fixtures. Dortmund are out first. Arsenal. Paris Saint-Germain, okay. Real Madrid? Real Madrid v Arsenal. So we're going to Madrid twice. Liverpool play City. Wow. And Barca play Lazio. Never ever rigged UEFA. Never. Never, never, never. Real Madrid or Arsenal. Barcelona or Lazio. So if we are to get through, we're going to have to go a very, very Spanish kind of contingent on the way through. And I think it's safe to say then that next game against Real Madrid, the first leg, will be the next in the next episode that we play. Because now, let's face it, we've got to get excited about the Champions League now. So let's have that as the kickoff game actually in the next episode, and then we'll go away to Southampton after this because we've seen a lot at the Emirates. So we'll go to the Bernabeu, and then we're going to go to St Mary's. Very, very similar stadiums. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, then of course, please do like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how you think we're going to get on against Madrid in the comment section. Any tips, any plans on how I cope with them, please do let me know. Is there a chance that we're going to win the league? Let me know that as well in the comment section. I've been loving chatting with you all on the comments. It's absolutely great fun. Thank you so much for watching. And until I see you in the next episode, where we make a trip to Spain and the Bernabeu. Stay cool. It doesn't get any easier, does it?